It's better to be rich and healthy than poor and sick. This sounds as obvious as water being wet and the sun shining. But if it's so obvious, why do millions of people around the world continue to choose a life full of financial struggles and chronic illnesses? Why, when we have access to knowledge, tools, and examples of successful people, do we keep putting ourselves in the poor and sick situation over and over again? Before we dive in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, drop a comment with the topics you want me to cover. I'll make a video just for you soon. Let's break it down. First, poverty and illness are habits. Yes, habits, not fate or bad luck. Of course, there are objective circumstances that can make life harder. But if we're being honest, most people aren't poor because they were unlucky, they're poor because they consistently make dumb financial decisions. They spend more than they earn, take out loans for iPhones instead of education, procrastinate instead of developing skills, and hope that someone, the government, their parents, or a miracle, will solve their problems for them. The same goes for health. People don't suddenly become sick, most chronic issues develop over years. But instead of taking at least basic care of themselves, moving, eating properly, avoiding junk, people do the opposite. And then they're surprised. How did I end up with diabetes, high blood pressure, and back pain? Well, maybe because you spent 10 years eating chips and only moving between the couch and the fridge. Wealth and health are also habits. Here's the truth, being rich and healthy doesn't mean being a genius or inheriting millions from an uncle. It means developing habits that lead to these results. It means managing your money wisely, spending less than you earn, investing, and learning. It means taking care of your body, not because you want to get fit for the summer, but because you have only one body, and there's no replacement. So why doesn't everyone do it? Because it's harder. It's easier to waste money on useless things than to save and invest. It's easier to order fast food than to cook a proper meal. It's easier to lie on the couch than to go for a run. It's easier to blame circumstances than to take responsibility. But since we've already agreed that it's better to be rich and healthy than poor and sick, maybe it's time to actually do something about it.